Welcome to this old firehouse. My name is Captain Mike Parr, and today we are going to take a tour of the fire station. Here in Maynard, the firefighters of the community work and live out of the fire station. Firefighters of the community are community helpers, and they have special training so they can handle fires, medical emergencies, rescues, and other types of needs that the public may have. Here in town, the firefighters staff the station and the apparatus 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That means there are always firefighters available to assist with your emergency. Firefighters are the most important resource that will help you in the case of an emergency. But the trucks and the fire station are the tools we rely upon to make our response to an emergency safe, quick, and effective. If the fire apparatus are responsible for getting us to the emergency and holding a lot of water and ladders and trucks, then the fire station is the place where all of those pieces of equipment are maintained and prepared. That way we can respond rapidly to any reported emergency. So today let's take a walk around the fire station and learn how this station helps the firefighters serve the community. The Maynard Fire Station was constructed in 1954. As you can imagine, the fire trucks and the demands on the fire department have changed drastically since then. The firefighters used to receive notifications of the emergencies through telephones or in fire alarm boxes, and those would even run across a ticker-tape tape. Now we have a dedicated team of public safety dispatchers who notify us over the radio when an emergency is called into 911. A decade ago, this building also housed the police department. But just like the fire department and the dispatch responsibilities, the roles of these departments have grown to require more modern equipment and facilities. As we take the tour, you'll see the different ways we are now trying to use every foot of the space provided. The apparatus bay is where firefighters choose which truck to respond on in an emergency. Whether it is a call for fire or a call because someone is sick, the firefighters get on different trucks to handle the emergency. Each truck has a special selection of tools that will be used on different calls. Our main engine carries a lot of water and hose, but it also has a boat and the extrication tools most people know as the jaws of life. Normally, 3 of our firefighters will be assigned to this engine. They are responsible for making sure all of the equipment is working on the truck and it is full of water. Since the space in the station can be limited, and the trucks have gotten much larger since 1954, this process is often completed on the ramp outside when the weather is allowing. This also allows us to access the top of the truck more easily and open the cabinet safely without hitting other apparatus. Our ladder truck has a 100-foot aerial ladder mounted to the top to reach the majority of tall buildings in town. This truck was purchased in 2017 and it was designed to best serve the community going forward. Because of that, though, it required a new structure to house it, since the height of the modern ladder truck did not fit in the 1954 apparatus bay door. 2 firefighters are normally assigned to this, and the firefighters also check this ladder outside and extend the ladder to make sure it functions. When this truck is needed, firefighters will gear up inside the original building and walk to the ladder in what we affectionately call Station 2. The same firefighters that work on the ladder truck actually work on the ambulance. The ambulance is brought to all of our calls when someone is sick or injured, and we have all the equipment needed to treat them and transport them to the hospital. Having an ambulance requires a lot of replacement supplies, and those are stored in a closet off the gym. Since the station was constructed before ambulance and pre-hospital treatment was broadly used, our slop sink area has to double as an EMS washroom and equipment decontamination area. But this is still done safely on the apparatus floor. The apparatus floor is also where we maintain and store our equipment. Making use of a few mobile toolboxes and these red lockers, all of the equipment and protective gear is assigned to a firefighter who organizes it and maintains it. The hose tower is also still present. It used to be used for hanging hose and other equipment that needed to dry. Today, we use it mostly for storage and drying equipment like water rescue suits and ropes when needed. Training is a major responsibility at the fire station, and it occurs on the apparatus floor much of the time. This is a maze prop that can be built to simulate different floor plans for firefighters. Training also occurs upstairs in a large meeting room we have. This space serves many functions including EMS report writing, training classes, virtual meetings, and self-study for firefighters. Physical fitness is a priority for firefighters. Because of this, the fire station has a gym space for firefighters to keep in shape. This space was actually the police report writing and booking area. As you can see, some of our gear and workout equipment is actually stored in an old police jail cell. Since the fire station is also a firehouse, home to firefighters for 24 or more hours at a time, the kitchen is an important part of the building. Firefighters prepare meals and sit around the table to discuss the day's activities and the impact of calls they have experienced. Well, I hope you enjoyed the firehouse tour. Hopefully now you can appreciate how firefighters, fire apparatus, and even the fire station all help us make a quick, effective, and safe response to any emergency. Until next time on This Old Firehouse, stay safe.